Instead of writing out my thoughts, this time I'd like to speak to you. First of all, I want to thank you, all of you, for the thousands, seems like thousands, of heartfelt messages, words of love and support, chosen with such care, like beautiful. Reading them has really sustained me and the family in these past couple of weeks. And local friends, they've been so kind. Like they're dropping off homemade food almost every day. Today I looked in the fridge and I shouted, "Oh no, we're down to 3 lasagnas!" And we haven't eaten any vegetables in about a month. So when Renelle finally accepted that she was close to death, she told me that she had one wish and one concern. Her wish was to have a purple coffin and those who loved her present for the funeral. Purple, not mauve, not violet, not plum, purple, Renelle purple, as she liked to call it. Renelle's one concern was whether I would be able to afford the children's education. Lily goes to uni next year, and COVID took away my livelihood, and cancer took away my life. But I've got the rest of my life to live, and it involves the children. So I've got to think, how do I do it? I've started a company, but it's in its infancy. So that's my intention, to build that up. So currently, I can't afford a small funeral, let alone a purple coffin. My friend Graham said, "Seriously, man, like you've had 5 years of dealing with the cancer. Didn't you put anything into place financially?" I just looked at him blankly. I think I said, I didn't expect her to die. We just didn't think it would ever really happen. And so we didn't prepare. I'm naive. I know that. Since her passing, we've made some wonderful little surprises. So there's been some good things. You know, we've met people that have come out of the woodwork as Renelle's friends that I never met in my life. People from her childhood that have just been the most beautiful people and supportive, and driving our kids to acting school when I had to go to the hospital, or all that stuff that will happen. It happened. Oh, we also discovered that Renelle had a secret credit card. Yeah, apparently she's been using it to buy little gifts for our kids without me knowing, and making donations to all her favorite charities, hidden from me. Although I probably know why, because a while back I got a little annoyed at her that she was spending so much money on charities. It's ironic, isn't it? When we were pretty skint. So I think that's why she hid it from me. But honestly, those marketing charity people, they must have Renelle's name tattooed on their hand with her number, because they know she's a soft touch. They'd call, she'd pick it up, she'd go, "What's that? A charity? Yeah, wait. 3649-4217, and just start her credit card." Like, she'd cut them off. She didn't even hear the spiel. That's just the way she was. One of her favorite charities that she's supported since way before I met her was one that provides university fees for underprivileged students so they can get a degree. Education was so important. She knew it was crucial to people lifting themselves up and becoming, the most they could be. Well, Facebook friends know that Ronelle, she loved school and loved learning. In fact, despite having stage 4 advanced cancer, she decided to do yet another uni degree, this time in music, her real love. And she got all high distinctions for all of her assignments up until she had to stop because her health started failing. At which point she said, I'm going to defer until next year. See, she retained that wicked sense of humor right to the end. Case in point, when I fed her this new drink that I'd found, she said, this is yum. And I said, yeah, it looks like we've discovered that you like non-alcoholic peach-flavored beer. And she said, great, with 3 weeks to live. It made me laugh, and that's the main thing. We could always make each other laugh. And she's proving that she can still make me laugh. I just have to remember the things she said. But the truth is, the real impact of her death are starting to show, and I don't want this to be a sad video, but I will tell you that this morning I woke to the sobbing, sounds of sobbing, and I went into the room where Ronelle had been laying until she was taken away, and there was my 12-year-old son Felix, and he was sitting, staring at the empty bed, sobbing and saying, I just want her back. I want her back. And it broke my heart. But the 5 of us are going to go through moments like that, and I'm having them, mostly at the grocery store, as you know, or in the shed, or walking the dog, trying to keep it from being too obvious. So to prevent this message from being too melancholy, I'm going to add a clip of Ronelle and Felix singing at this piano to the end of this clip. Which reminds me that I found this today when I was looking for something in her drawer, and this is the shirt, the top that she was wearing the day I met her. She's kept it in her drawer for 25 years. And it's purple, of course. So, almost every text message that I received, every letter, every, Facebook post, invariably ended with the same line, same words. If there's anything I can do, anything, please, just let me know. Well, I'm letting you know. Yeah, I'm asking for help again. Ronelle and I love words. Our favorite thing to do is to make a coffee and do the cryptic crossword on a Saturday morning. And we love phrases and idioms, and just, for my 12th birthday, I got the Oxford English Dictionary, double volume, $200. My mum was buying a book. Anyway, she wasn't a reader. Anyway, a phrase that I do like is cap in hand. And you probably all know what it means, and it's to be respectfully humble when you're asking for something. And that's what I am. So it's the second time I've had to do this. When Ronelle first got sick, and so many people generously donated to get her on the trip of a lifetime to Egypt because she's an Egyptologist, right? She has her degree in it. It was her passion. I don't think I've ever, well, no, apart from our wedding and maybe the birth of her 4 children, I don't think I've ever seen her as happy as when she placed her hands on the pyramids. It was like a dream come true, and I thank the people who helped us get there for that. And now I have to ask again, and I didn't want to do it, and so I avoided it and delayed it. And then I asked a few friends, is this something I should do? And my friend Sarah said, this is not about your pride, John. This is about your children and Renelle's wishes. So with that, I'd like you to contribute if you can, or if you'd like to. And hopefully we can get Renelle that purple coffin, and thank you. Thank you so much.